Good morning. I hope you're doing well this morning.
I'm doing okay. Doing okay.
Did you debate getting a second cup of coffee like I did?
I didn't debate at all. I just went about it.
There you
Was no
go. There
debate.
you go. Yeah, I'm about to finish one cup here. I was like, well, do I have time? Should I make another one? Ah, we'll see how it goes. No good Civil War battle starts without a good cup of ground chicory or something closely
That's right.
resembling coffee. Ah,
Since we're playing in the morning, it's not a shot of bourbon. So there you go.
damn it! I stood a chance if it was bourbon.
I
That
think
really
this is a
has.
good one.
If we go back and look at our statistics, when we transitioned over to morning time, I think our inability to think with adult libations in the evening really changed the course of this channel.
Yeah, I think it did too.
Well, welcome to anybody watching this after the fact. This is part two of three cigars. We don't know how long this is going to go. This is part two of X. We presume three. I mean, if you're doing the math, it's a six-turn scenario. We're averaging one turn an hour, so I like to keep these, brisk. So if we do another couple turns today, I think we're doing just fine. We'll keep you on the edge of your seats because your ticket pays for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge, right? And thank you to everybody who watched the first part and has been so enthusiastic and supportive. We really appreciate the feedback. We don't know where this is going, but we are certainly enjoying the ride, aren't we?
Yeah, this is a really interesting challenge, and you've done a very nice job of keeping me on my toes, I'll say, at this point. And I've got a big decision to make right at the start, and I still don't know what I'm going to do. So,
I've been wondering that all week. It's like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna take that night march? I'm excited to figure out if you're gonna do that or not. You got a coin handy,
uh,
right?
yeah, it's almost what this is coming down to. I studied
Right.
this yesterday, now I'm studying again, and that's like, well, we'll just have to see when we get there.
Well, I did the same this morning. I loaded it up and I was kind of just scanning over the map, going, what am I going to do with this piece and that piece? And I was chided for my lack of use of the cavalry, but, they're really safe back there in Frederick, although they are massed. They're not serving any purpose, so I need to figure out if I'm going to actually do something with them. But that's going to take 2 hours in its own right, just moving them.
That was one of the options in the not random event, but the random actions was you could have gotten Pleasanton.
Yeah, and that's the one I really
With
wanted too.
Yeah, and that I tried to do something with them our last when I did the union, and I just ended up giving you points.
Yeah, I mean,
Almost the difference of the game. So I don't know what to do with
because
those. I
16% for me is huge. I always roll a one, right? So,
Yeah.
oh, it's only 16%. Yes, I might as well just give you the free point right there because it's going to happen.
Oh, and also they have zero for
Right.
leadership. So if Stewart gets
Yeah, he
close
just goes
with a
hunting. Yeah.
two, it's a +4.
Yeah. Yep.
If they're not masked, and since they can't work together, you got to do them one at a
I mean,
time.
I
It's
prefer this scenario where I got Stewart just sitting there in the hills going, "Where are they coming from? What are we doing?"
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's another thing I was trying to think. This is with the way you're doing with Franklin to the south. It's just one of those times where the Union having a bunch of leaders really helps. I
Mm-hmm.
think,
Sure does.
and the Confederate with only two corps commanders with Stewart, it's I've got multiple things I need to do. So we'll see.
Okay.
I'm reading the rules.
Well, if you have not watched part one, stop here. You've heard us talking a little bit about it, but go and watch part one and then come back and watch this one after the fact. And we're just going to forego all of the other formalities and just go right to it today. We are at, we actually, talking about it, we do have leader transfers and then attachment phases. So anybody at this point, because we kind of skipped over it in the previous, but Roger, if you have any multiple units stacked together, then you could accrete them together into a larger unit if you wanted to. So that's a possibility too. But as far as attachment phase, or not attachment, leader transfer phase, I think I'm going to. I was puzzling over this myself. I think I'm going to leave Reno there. Hooker's going to stay there. Sumner will stay there. Probably not a lot of surprises here. I am going to move McClellan up to Hooker. Because he looked at
Okay.
the marching orders and said, "Wait a minute, I'm with the 12th Corps. I should be with the First Corps because that fits his station, right?" Porter will stay where he is, and Franklin will come back and join Couch, so that he is halfway.
Sure.
And that is all my leader transfers.
Okay, so Lee and Longstreet are going to ride south. They're going to join Parham and Sims, which I think tells you what I'm going to do with the night march, I think. And that's my transfer.
Okay. Muy interesante. I had not expected that. Are there any attachments that you'd like to do?
Oh, yeah, I'll attach Evans to Hood.
Okay. And theoretically, you could suck up Colquitt too with McClaws if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll do that because he's going to lose his breastwork. So, Parham and Sims are fine. Kershaw, I could suck Kershaw into Anderson. I think I like Kershaw to 6 as a brigade commander. That's fine. So that's it for my attachments.
Okay. Well, then, as per usual, before we start the action cycle, you have the big choice about your night march. This is the one and only time you would get to use it, and that would, of course, affect me for the remainder of the turn. So, what is your choice?
I am going to do the night march, which I hate giving you that -1 for extended marches. I really didn't want to do that because you guys are disorganized, but I don't like where you're.
We got him on the run, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get my army separated with weak units up at Sharpsburg. If I didn't have to hold Sharpsburg, I would be more inclined to not do this, but I feel like I pretty much have to. Because you could swing north with good initiative rolls and good movement.
Right.
And beat me to Smoketown.
Yep.
And I've got most of my forces to the south here. So what we're going to do, so we're going to climb night march, and good luck to you
Oh,
in
of
today's
course.
session.
Good luck to you, sir.
And so I'm going to activate. I can only activate everybody once, but I can use as I was checking the leader. I can use the same leader twice.
Right.
So I'm going to activate. The reason I move Longstreet down there is this gives him everybody within range. Kershaw and Anderson pick up a fatigue. And this group up here, McClaws gets a fatigue, as does Parham and Sims. And this will be 1 die plus 2 for movement. First night march is a 5. Well, McClaws is going to go first, and Lee and Longstreet are going to transfer to McClaws. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Sims loses his entrenchments. I'm going to move. Yeah, I would move them both, but I guess I could move both together.
Yeah, well, presuming that Parham would be the first marcher, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go 5 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sims 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. Anderson loses his entrenchments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Kershaw's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Okay, now I will use my second night march activation.
And look where your leadership got to. That's great.
Yeah, that was the die roll I needed to get. 4 would have been acceptable. 3 would have been a disaster. So Longstreet's going to activate D.R. Jones, D.H. Hill, Hood, and will also activate Garland, who will need an extended march. And he's the only one who will need an extended march. So 1 die plus 2. 8. We'll move Garland first. Here's his extend march. He is 5.
He's okay.
He is okay. He can move 8. I always have to think about exhaustion, which is a very nice movement roll for him. Does that change what I want to do with him? It actually does change what I'm going to do with him. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Hood's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. DR Jones is going to go 1, 2, 3. DH Hill is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to use all that movement. So those are my 2 night marches.
That was
I think now
pretty incredible to see. I mean, just in the night, you completely melted away and reappeared on the other side of Antietam Creek.
yeah, that worked out well.
It did.
I'm happy with
It
that.
did. Well, now I have to make some decisions about how to approach.
Initiative. My roll is a 3.
My roll is a 6. Okay.
That's yours.
Then I'm going to take an opportunity here, and we're going to activate French. And he'll move this far, 5, and he's going to go 1, 2 to there. Trap the cavalry there in the mountains. He's got 3 left over, so he is going to make a hasty attack on Munford. So it would be hasty is -1. Ratio is +9 for 10 to 1. It's -1 for the creek and -2 for the mountains. Let's see, I've got 6 covered, and they're all going to basically come off except for a +1. So I would get a +1 for a final flank.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 10 up and 4 down for a +6. So here's a +6 attack. And it's an 8. +5.
I think wipes him out.
That does wipe him out. Yep.
Oh, he's been wiped out anyway on a retreat.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay, well, that was the gamble. I was hoping to get that init to get him out of there. Guess I could have left somebody where French was so I could got him out, but then it comes just then what I do with him, he gets pinned.
That is the first manpower loss for the Army of Northern Virginia. So, hurrah! we managed to destroy a cavalry. Here's the next initiative. 6.
6.
Ooh.
Tied it. Yeah, I'll take Kershaw to fatigue 2. There's his movement. Go 5. Just going to do a mid-move to there. Initiative. 5.
5.
5. 2 ties. Okay, Stewart's going to take Hampton to fatigue 1. There's their movement. Go 8. And we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. 6.
Uh-oh. 2.
Okay, I'll take Anderson to fatigue 2. Here's his movement. 1 die +1. He can go 7. He's going to go 1, 2 to there, and he's going to make a prepared attack on Ford. So this is going to be a +1 for type, +2 for tactical. Don't believe I have a flank.
You've got 6 covered, so it'll come down to a +1.
Oh, okay, so it's going to be a +4 final.
Man, you're teaching me the Chicago way. I put you in the hospital, you're putting me in the morgue. Wow. Man, I thought about that was my gamble too, is getting him out of there, but okay. So +4. Come on, baby.
Okay, here's my attack roll. 3.
So it's a 7.
7
Come on, I need a 6. Give me a 6. That's another 1 on combat for me. That is the exasperation that I'm blowing out. That's a +6, and it's going to be horrendous because he has nowhere to go. So let's look at the combat value first. 6 is a 1 DR, right? 2 DR. It's 4.
2 DR for 4.
Okay, so first we're going to take that right off the top. Done 2. He flips, gets 3 fatigues, gets demoralized, loses his entrenchments. And so I'm going to give you 2 VPs for that, or 2 manpower losses for that. And then I have nowhere to go except through somebody, so that will eliminate Ford. Right? There's nothing I can do to
Yeah.
override it. So it's a -3. So I'm going to give you another 2 manpower losses. That was an incredible, well, incredible attack, incredible die roll. Hooray! And he's gone. So we will delete Ford. And so goes my little gambit of having a unit there within a couple. Good job.
Okay,
Good
so
job,
it's a
Anderson.
+6. So he can advance. He used 2 to get there. So that uses up all his movement. And we will move to the lime kiln.
And that becomes the rally cry now. Remember Ford!
Okay, initiative 5.
Oh, hey, I got a
That was yours.
6. I'm stunned. Couldn't have gotten that just a minute. Fine. Okay. Reno will activate the 9th Corps. Wilcox will have an extended march. He's at 2. Here's their movement +1. 6. So he'll stay with Rodman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wilcox will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And his extended march is a 0. He's okay.
Yep.
And
So I didn't want to give you that -1.
Reno goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And Cox 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. All right. Initiative 5.
2. Yours.
All right. Reno will activate the 9th Corps again. And Wilcox will have the worst extended march. Here's the movement +1. Ooh, very nice. 7. Okay, Sturgis first. Here's his extended march of +0. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Wilcox, extend march of +1 now. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2 to there. Cox is okay, doesn't need an extend march. He's going to go 1, 2 to there. And Rodman's extend march +0. He's okay. He's going to go 1. Initiative 2.
6. Okay. We're gonna try something here.
I hate when you say that, Roger, because it always works.
Longstreet's gonna activate McClaw's to fatigue 2. He will not need an extend march. Dr. Jones to fatigue 2. He will need an extend march. And DH Hill to fatigue 2. He will not need an extend march. Here's the movement +2 is a 6. Longstreet and Lee are going to stay with McClaw's. Here's D.H. Hill's movement. 1, road stays put. 1, 2, 3. McClaw's with Lee and Longstreet. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 2 remaining. So they're going to make a normal attack on Sturgis. So it's going to be +4 final flank because I have all 6 hexes covered. And -1 for artillery. So +3 final attack.
So 2 for tactical.
2 for tactical.
Yeah, Longstreet's a 4 and I'm a 2. McClaw's is also 11 to 5.
All right, I kept looking
just
at
keeps
DR
getting
Jones
better and better for you.
Yeah, so this is going to be 7 up and then -1 for artillery. Final level +6.
As I said, whenever you try something, it tends to work. So good on you.
Okay, so here's +6. 4, so it's 10.
Here's mine. 3. So it's a +7.
Okay.
+7 on 5 is 2DR. Just giving them away today. Man, you cannot get something going. So lose 2 on that. 1, 2. He is demoralized and fatigued out. And he luckily has retreat, so he'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there.
I have DR Jones to move. Here's his extend march. It's a 5. He's okay. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative 4.
6.
It's yours.
Playing the initiative game. Never gonna win the initiative game. That was beautiful too. That was a great setup. Man. Gonna activate the first core. Hatch and Ricketts will need extend march, so here's their movement +1. 4. So let's move. So who do we move first? It's like getting in a knife fight in a phone booth here. Alright, we'll go with Ricketts first. Hooker will travel with him. Here's his extended march, +0. He's okay. So they'll go 1, 2, 3 to there. What would F. Lee like to do? I know the answer to this, but I will give you the option nonetheless.
So you have 1
I do
remaining.
have 1 remaining.
I'll stand.
Okay. Hatch. Go extended march for Hatch. He's okay. He'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. And Meade needs no extended march. He'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative 3.
4. Yeah, let's get Mr. Lee out of there. Fitzlee, that is. Goes to fatigue 1. Here's this movement. 2 dice +1. Go 9. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. We'll put him at the Roarback Bridge. Initiative 3.
5.
Yours.
Franklin will activate the 6th core. Here's their movement +1. 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Initiative 1.
Okay. Longstreet can activate both Hood and Garland. So they'll both need extend marches. Garland going to fatigue 3. Hood going to fatigue 2. Here's their movement. Whopping 3. Here's Hood's extend march. 2, he's okay. He's just going to do 1, 2, 3. 4, actually, it's just a min move. And Garland extend march. And he loses a manpower. And he's going to do the same move to there. Actually, Inet 2.
6. Come back down here to the 6th core again. Franklin. I'll go to fatigue 2. Here's their movement +1. 7. Smith. Smith will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And Franklin and Couch. Couch has an extended mark +0. He's okay. It's 3 5s. So thank you very much for that today.
Yeah.
1,
Yeah, I
2,
knew.
3,
I,
4, 5, 6, and 7. And then Slocum. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Initiative 2.
4. Okay. Sims to fatigue 2. 1 die plus 1. 6. 1, 2, 3. Initiative. 1. Oh, wow.
Of course I roll a 1. Of course.
Take Param to fatigue 2. Here's his movement. 1 die plus 1. Go 6. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Initiative. 2.
It's all right. We're going to have. Let's see. Where is poor Humphreys? He's way back there. Let's move the 5th Corps with Porter. Here is their movement. Plus 1. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And Sykes will just follow behind. Initiative 4.
2. Yours again.
The 5th Corps again. Here is their movement. Plus 1. 3. Sykes is extend march plus 0. He is a, wow, 4 5. That's awesome.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, rubbing it in now is all you're doing.
Sorry. I got some manpower issues here. I'm good for it. And then Porter and Morel also extend march. He's okay, and they'll just join there. Okay, initiative 5.
4.
Yeah, we need to take the opportunity while we can get them across the river here. So 6 Corps will go to fatigue level 3. Here's their movement plus 1. 4. Okay. So Smith will go first. His extend march is a 6, so he does flip. And he'll go 1, 2 to Charlestown. Then Franklin's couches extend now of he's going plus. Yeah, it would normally be plus 2, so it's just a plus 1 now for fatigue 3. He's okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then Slocum's extend would just be a plus 1. Normally, no, be a plus. Let's see. He's going fatigue level 3, so plus. Yeah, so it's still plus 0 for him. So here we go. And he's alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Initiative 3.
6. I'm reading up destroying a permanent bridge. Am I allowed to destroy a
You
bridge?
sure can.
Okay.
You sure can. It really won't make a difference in this one because there's not going to be any rain. And if I still attack across it, it's a plus 2 either way.
Oh, it's just a 4,
Yeah,
right?
it would just be a ford. So.
Yeah. Okay. Why bother?
Yeah, that question had come up in the feedback before. Since we're not playing a campaign game, destroying a bridge really has no effect on these scenarios.
Thanks for pointing that out. No reason to waste a nit. Got Kershaw kind of hanging out there. I hate taking T3, but I'm going to. Here's his movement. 1 die plus 1. He'll need an extend march. He can move 5. Here's his extend. 3. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And you roll just enough. 4 and 5.
Of course he did. Dice love you, Roger. They love you.
Today they seem to be, other than you rolling 5.
Oh, well, yeah, well, that's a negligible effect on you for the moment.
Yeah, okay. Initiative 6.
5. Oh.
Okay. Now, Franklin seems to be kind of spicy. Taking on Jackson
Well,
down there all by his little lonesome.
he's got orders. We're all just following the orders.
Uh-huh. So yeah, Jackson's going to activate AP Hill, Lawton, and J.R. Jones. Here's the movement 1 die +2. And go 8.
I think you are psychically attuned to this die roller today.
Okay, J.R. Jones is going to go first. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there.
Who's getting spicy now? We just got a telegram from Charlestown saying, "Hey, we missed you guys. Come back."
Okay. Well, it's going to go next. With 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 7. Guess that's fine. Yeah. Initiative 6.
5.
Jackson will activate AP Hill and J.R. Jones. There's their movement. 8 again.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to be 1 to there. So we'll make a prepared attack on Smith. That's going to be +1 for type, +2 for tactical. I've got all 4 hexes covered for +4 flank. And it's going to be a -1 for artillery. So +6 final.
Knock yourself out, man. I am the only person in this entire game system that does not play it for manpower losses. I've discovered that this week. Go for it.
Okay, +6. 3.
2.
So that's a +7 result. Are you on mute? Yelling at the computer?
I am yelling at the computer. Yeah, I have crossed over into the Twilight Zone, so I've hit 10 now. All right. Well, that's fantastic. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah, he'll stay where he is. Initiative 3.
2.
2. Okay, Jackson will activate Lawton. Just Lawton. 1 die +2. No 4 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Halltown. Initiative 5.
6. Summoner will activate the second core. Here's the movement +1. 3. Go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Initiative 6.
Yours.
Okay. Summoner will activate the French and Cedric to 2. Here's their movement +1. 3. French's extended march +0 is fine. Go 1, 2, and 3. And Sedgwick's extend +0 is 1 also. So 1, 2, and 3. All right. Initiative 3.
5. Stuart will take Hampton of T2. Here's his movement, 2 dice. He wasn't going very far anyway. 1, 2 to there. Initiative 2.
6. I will have Mansfield activate the 12th core. Here's their movement +1. 4. Williams and Mansfield will go first. They'll just go 1, 2 to there. And green will go 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative 5.
Yours.
Summoner will activate the second core. Here's their movement +1. 4. Sumner will transfer to French. French's extend is just a +1 now. He's okay. He'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Richardson will go next, yeah. Richardson next. His extend +0. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And Sedgwick's extend +1. He's okay. 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative. 2.
4. Gonna pass.
Alright. Sumner will take the opportunity here to declare an assault on Anderson.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So we'll make the attempt. We'll see what happens. Here is the assault roll. And it fails, Roger. It fails.
Yeah.
At fatigue level 4. Because we want to keep people riveted, don't we? I would just love for it to go, hey, I want assault. Bam, go. Nope. Alright. Initiative. 6. Hey, 6s again. Oh, even more 6s. Yeah, there's no streaks at all.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was one of the things I thought would be okay. And I guess the other things I'm worried about are going to be okay. So I'm going to pass again.
Okay. That being the case, I'm going to activate Humphreys way down here. Go fatigue level 1. Here's the movement.
There he is.
2. Right. Presuming you're gonna pass again. If I roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah. As long as you're doing
yeah,
that.
I'll
Then,
roll Humphreys again. Here's his movement. 4. His extended march +0 is 1, so he can go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll do him a third time. 4. Extended march now +1. He's okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative 2.
6. Pass.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna move some cavalry, so I can do these strategically if you want, or do you want me to continue? As long as they don't come within, I don't know, 4 or 5 hexes of you, then
I'm happy to do a strat
okay.
move. And yeah.
Okay. So, because I'm planning on moving them kind of up here. So, all right. I'll just do this. And what I'm going to do, folks, is to save you all the pain of this, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to cut all this out, and you'll just see where all the cavalry ends up. So, here we go. Initiative there, 2.
4. I will pass.
All right. Let me look over anything else here.
You got one more cav. First Rhode
Oh,
Island.
the first.
Way
Yeah.
back there.
Oh, yes. The Peloponnese. All right, we'll do them way back here, and we'll get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just for difference, we'll do that. Jeez. And we'll get them across the river there, just to say we can. And initiative 2 again.
3. Pass again.
Okay, I believe I will pass also, and we will end the day here. So that went somewhat off the rails for me. Hitting recovery there. Everyone has recovered. A lot of good opportunities were, most specifically the Ninth Corps. I was hoping to really trap Hood and Garland there. And your experience there with Lee just paid off. I'm going to try something here. I'm just going to record that. I'm going to try something here. And whenever you say that, I'm going to be afraid. I'm going to be very afraid. Because you'll roll a 6 and it will just come off flawlessly. And then, of course, you blunted everything with the 6 Corps. You've routed Smith away. You're the only person I know that says, oh, this is a tactical retreat to to Sharpsburg. And you're like, Jackson goes in for it. Goes for the jugular. Killing me, man.
Well, I think you mentioned either last session or the session before that someone had criticized our play for not attacking on the march.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hooray. Thanks.
to
Thanks, Ken.
those people who say I never attack on the march, 3 attacks on the
Oh
march.
boy. Okay. All right. So we are moving on to turn 4. We're past the halfway mark. Uh-oh. Have I achieved my halfway goals? Uh I gosh, it's really hard to judge the entirety of 6 turns based on where I am right now. I'm happy. I mean, I've breached. Obviously, I've gotten farther than I expected through the gaps. I've turned your flank again, still up there to the left. At least I've given you considerations. But you have managed to successfully utilize very effectively that night march and coalesce right at Sharpsburg, which is it's that 6th grade soccer game where everybody just converges on the ball and they kick, kick, kick.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, the
but
night march turned out. That was turned out. I got out of that what I wanted. That was because I was concerned. I mean, I think if I hadn't with the rolls you got with the Ninth Corps, you would have gone around and
yeah,
gotten into Smoketown and possibly cutting me off at Sharpsburg. So,
right. That was the intent, but sadly,
uh,
yeah.
but everything else for me has gone pretty. I'm pretty happy. I don't know where you're at for losses right
Well,
now.
yeah. Let's take a look at that. I am sitting at currently 10, straight up 10 losses. You've got 1 loss, so I'm -9 on that. But you also have the 10, 12 points for the fall of Harper's Ferry currently. So realistically, I'm at -21.
Hmm.
So I need to figure out. Obviously, just getting adjacent 1 unit, just staying 1 unit adjacent to Sharpsburg would get me to 25. So obviously, that's the long-term goal. But as you pointed out at the beginning here, I've got points. Well, I had briefly points with with Charlestown, 2 points, but that is now missing. So Charlestown, Shepherdstown, those are potential points. If I can prevent units of yours from communicating back to Sharpsburg or Harper's Ferry or any of those, that's minus points for you too. So there's still avenues, but
Yeah.
at what point now do I try to get myself out of the manpower hole? Do I try to take back some of the things that I've lost and have McClellan attack you in detail and try to get some of these individual units trapped and then beat on? I think the one thing, for the most part, well, I wish Sumner had managed to get that assault off because I really didn't want Anderson to refresh. That was unfortunate. He did. Most of your units have gotten behind the creek and they've refreshed. So yeah, you're in a pretty good spot.
Yeah. I'm pleased with where everybody's at, and
Yeah. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to approach an attack and what I can do because it is falling back into McClellan's opportunity at this point, where it's just this tight critical mass of Confederate forces, and I need a crease that I can exploit a little bit. And it's either the northern flank or I have to make a beachhead, and that means piling up units and then just making these large assaults, which I love.
yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okie dokie.
All right. Well, leader transfer phase. Let's see
Hmm.
here. McClellan is central, so I'm not probably going to move him. Mansfield's fine. Sumner, I'm going to move up to Sedgwick so that he has full command of his corps. Porter is fine, and Franklin is fine. So those are my leader transfers. Do your leader transfers, and then any attachments that you'd like to do.
I don't have any leader transfers. I think I got to keep Longstreet probably as central as you can get. I will attach Garland to Hood.
I guessed as much. A net bonus of a half of manpower.
Let me see. Let me attach Rhodes to D.R. Jones. It's 2 manpower, 1 more artillery. May have wanted to keep Rhodes and let him build his breastwork. Not too late for that. Kershaw, Sims, and Parham are all brigades, so they can't do anything. That's it for my attachments.
Okay.
Initiative, I guess.
Initiative. Yes, on to turn 4. Is that
And
your?
here's my
Go ahead.
my net roll is a 4.
Mine's a 3. Off you go.
Okay. Yeah, I think the first priority is to force you to march to me a little bit. So Longstreet's going to activate DH Hill, Hood, and McClaws. No extend march is needed. Here's their movement. 4. Lee and Longstreet will stay with McClaws. Hill's going to go back 1 to there. Hood's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative 1.
4. Summoner will activate Richardson and Sedgwick. Here's their movement. So 3. We'll just have them go there and there. Initiative
Ooh.
6. Oh, come
6.
on!
Okay. Okay. Well, take Anderson Teague 1. Here's his movement for what it's worth. He can go 5. He's going to go 1, 2 to there. Initiative 6.
1.
1. Okay. Take Fitz lead, fatigue 1. 2 dice plus 2. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative 3.
Keep going.
Going to be throwing up Abatisse at this point.
Yeah. That's a small blessing for 1862 for me.
Okay.
You seem to be doing just fine without him, sir.
Yeah, it's going okay. Okay, Jackson's going to activate AP Hill and JR Jones. 1 die plus 2. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I'd have 4 remaining. So I could launch a prepared attack on Slocum. Type is a +1. Tactical is a +2. Sorry, 5 hexes covered. So the flank's a +2.
Yep, so +2.
Oh, and an artillery is -1. So it's 5 up and 1 down for a final of a +4.
Prepared. Tactical is 2. That's 3. 4, 5. -1. Yep, +4.
4 attack.
I could really use a nice roll here. Nope. +4. So, +4 on 10 is a 1 DR. It's not 2.
I get enough fatigue.
3. Do that. Manpower loss. Okay. That's not you. Okay. So that's me. And back 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
AP Hill will stay where he is. And he picked up a fatigue. Initiative 6.
Why am I doing this to myself, Roger? 2. Go ahead.
Okay. Jackson will activate JR Jones, fatigue 2. Here's his movement. 1 die +2. 5. So 1, 2, and 3. Initiative 6. Well,
Yeah. 3.
Jackson will attempt an assault on Couch with Hill and Jones. Here's the attempt. It's a 3, so it does come off. So the ratio is 17 to 12, so there's no ratio. Type +1. The tactical now is just a +1. The final flank is I have 5 hexes covered.
That's right.
So the final flank is a +2. Now the artillery, I have
You got it covered.
8 hexes, 8 TR4s plus 4, so there's no effect. And that little tiny creek doesn't
Nope.
affect me.
Nope.
So it's a final plus 4 again.
Okay.
Here's my attack roll. 5.
Could really use a nice roll here. Nope. That's plus 5.
5 on 12.
3DR.
Nice.
Wow. 1, 2, 3. Flip. 1, 2, 3. Surprised. 1, 2, 3, and all right. Well done.
And I got 17 on EA. So, yeah, we'll advance into the hex. Initiative 5.
It's a 6. Look at that. Well, 6 core is in disarray. Man, oh man. Let's activate the first core. Let's see if I can just completely screw this up some more. Movement plus 1. 3. Yay! 3. Ricketts will go first. 1, 2, 3. Hatch will go 1, 2, and 3. And Mead will go 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. Here's the 1. Go ahead and react to that.
Okay, Jackson's going to activate Lawton Fatigue. Here's his movement. He can go 4 hexes. 2, 3, 4 to Unionville. Initiative 4.
2.
Take Lawton Fatigue 2. 1 die plus 1. 3. 1, 2, 3. Initiative 6.
Keep going.
I'm going to pass.
Okay. Summoner will activate French. Fatigue level 2. Here's the movement. 3. Extended march. Plus 1. Of course. Initiative. 1.
1. Okay.
Go ahead and move Lawton in. You know you wanna.
Yeah, I guess Lawton go take him to fatigue 3. On the extend die roll, here's his movement. 1 die plus 1. He can go 5. Extend it. He's okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative 3.
1.
Okay. Lawton's my only real reserve. Clearly what you're setting up. So yeah, I'll take Lawton of fatigue 4. Short 1 pip. Net movement just needs to go 1. We get 8 or 7. Extended die roll, and he flips. And yeah, I'll stack him there. Initiative 4.
Yeah. Verino activate the 9th core. With the exception of Sturgis. Here's their movement. 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Initiative 5.
Forest.
Activate Mansfield, the 12th core. Movement 4. Just gonna go up the hill. Initiative 3.
3. I'm going to pass.
12th core again. Movement. 2. 1, 2. 1.
You rolled a 2, so you get 3, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. In the hill, they can go there. Right. Thank you. Yep. Forgot. Well, I'm just so used to not getting what I need. Initiative 2.
1. Yours again?
Okay. 12th core, third time. Movement. There's a 6. All right. Greens extend. +1. Of course. And Williams extend +1. He's fine. There you go. Initiative 6.
2. Yours.
Hooker will activate Mead. Seek level 1. Or 2, rather. Movement. +1. 7. We go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative 5.
6. Gonna pass.
Humphreys. He's gonna move. He's gonna move 2. Okay. And then fatigue level 2. Humphreys again. Extended march. Of course. Loses manpower. Oops. Man, oh man. It's just Murphy's Law today. I gotta push him to 3. So 4. Now it's a +2 on this roll. Of course. Man, yeah. So 7 on 12 is 7 on
2 manpowers.
2 manpowers. Deep breath, Patrick. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I will do initiative here. 5.
1. Yours.
60 US. Here's a movement. That's 11. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Initiative 1.
2. I'll pass. If
Okay.
you're just moving cabs.
Yeah, I'm just moving
pass.
cabs. All right. So first mass. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And presuming pass.
Yeah.
Mass again. Movement 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. All right. Initiative 1.
3. I'm gonna pass.
I will pass as well. And we're going to end
Okay.
day 4. Just horrible day. Horrible day. Jackson, he's giving night sweats to everybody. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Recover. Okay, we get Smith back. That's good. Slocum. Okay. I think this is a perfect stopping point today as we move on to turn 5. What do you think? Since you had a great day, I'll let you speak first.
Yeah. Jackson just performed brilliantly, as he always does.
Yes,
for me.
he's not even in the valley. He's at the mouth of the valley, and he's doing phenomenal.
So yeah, he's blunted 6 core for now, but you still are a threat with 2 days remaining. I can't pull him out of there. I decided to send Lawton up for support to Sharpsburg. Now it's going to be waiting on you to. I just envision you kind of piling guys in and making some big assaults here in the next couple of days. You got rested, recovered, and
I had a golden moment there with Sumner against the Antietam Ironworks, and of course, it's telegraphed, and you got the 6, and then a 6, and then a 6, and it was Anderson got in there, and then F. Lee got in there, and then Lawton got in there, and it was just.
This has been. Today's been a for me, I can't complain about anything. Everything really,
Yeah, I'm pretty
from the night
exhausted.
march to to attack rolls to movement, so I could attack on the march.
Oh yeah.
I just can't complain about anything. This has
No.
been a phenomenal session for me.
Yep.
I mean, I got exactly what I wanted. I've got a nice, I've got to force you now to make mass assaults, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The only concern is I can't pull Jackson up to help. That's
Right.
I've got to keep him down there.
As you proved in McClellan's opportunity, all it takes is one. Right now,
Yeah,
now the stack there with Lawton at the Antietam Ironworks, that doesn't really help me other than giving me a bridgehead. I need it somewhere else, but Dr. Jones is now fully recovered at a 12, and Kershaw and everybody's there. So it's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be a stack of units, and it's gonna come down to whether I do it on 5 or 6. I honestly don't know, but that window is closing so slowly. It says, and I don't have a really good northern flank to try to turn. You've got a perfect 3/4 fish hook there from Hood all the way down to Lawton, and it's you're just waiting on me. But you've got an escape route. You've got the avenue of bringing Jackson as a reinforcement, should you need to, in AP Hill, as he historically did. But you're keeping the Sixth Corps in check. And what am I going to do with Harper's Ferry now? Because Walker is dug in. He's a 10, and Porter's cannot he cannot expect Humphreys to ever show up.
he's close. You'll
Well,
get there tomorrow.
right, right. So I've got Fifth Corps has a 2-to-1 odds, but all it's going to take is for me to try it once, fail, and then here comes Jackson to reinforce. Right. So it's just it seems like the timing is just askew, just ever so slightly. I'm just like 30 seconds off of everything. If I need to do
Yeah.
this, I'm telegraphing that roundhouse kick coming around, and you just block before I get there. It's not gone well today, so I'm ready, I'm ready for a nap. But we hope you've enjoyed watching this today. We invite you to come back for ostensibly part 3, the final part here at Antietam Creek. And if you take a moment to click that subscription button, if you've not subscribed before, if this is your first time, welcome. You should be watching the other one first, but hey, if it brought you here, we're happy to have you. So click the notification bell, of course, and all of that good stuff. That comment section down there is for you to opine. Please remember, no suggestions, just comment on what has occurred in the first couple of sessions here, the first 4 turns. And we would love to read it, and we'll react and respond. And Roger, I hope you have a fantastic week, because it has set up a lot of good fortune for you. So go do that gardening today. Take it out on the
Yep.
weeds.
Take advantage of a 60-degree weather day here in
Wow.
mid-February.
But fantastic game today for you, sir.
Yeah.
It's a marvel to watch it all unfold.
Well, keep your chin up because I think you have more than a fair shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. The sun'll come out tomorrow. No, it won't.
Never give up.
Right.
Never give up. Never surrender.
The light at the end of the tunnel is actually the train coming your way.
Well, there's that too.
Have a great one, man.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.